Okay. Oh, it's the battle. It's the time for the big battle. Week 3 has started with NaNoWriMo, and I'm here to tell you this is usually the part where a lot of people give up, including me. I have not given up. I'm so excited. So so this is my Nano video for this week. So I think I forgot to rewatch what I said last week, but I think I mentioned that I restarted my novel, and so on the Nano website I'm sitting at 21,153 words. However, that's not entirely true. Those are all my new words, but for the first book I'm sitting at 15,970 words because I haven't caught up to that yet. And so, so I am a little behind. My goal was by the 15th to have book 1 completely done. And I didn't do it. Mainly because I restarted the book. Remember, I think I did tell you that. I restarted the book from scratch, and I'm happy I did that. This is what I do every year. This is what I do with all of my books. I always tend to restart them. And so, so I'm happy with my progress. I am about halfway through the book. I just finished chapter 8 last night. I'm beginning on chapter 9. I'm planning on only having about 12 or 13 chapters, so I am almost finished with the book. We're at a really good part right now. The main characters, Daniel and Jenna, they have they've moved past the initial flirty stage, and so they've acknowledged their feelings, and now it's time for me to pull the rug from out under their feet and start messing things up so that there's a bit more drama in there. And so I'm so excited. It's coming along really nicely. And then so that's what my plans are for this book. And then the next book I plan on starting immediately after I do this one. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know if I mentioned this, I probably did. I am going to write all 5 books in the series. I will announce the titles and everything at a later date, but I'm planning on writing all 5 books in the series kind of fast. I want to do 2 a month or more, and then I'm going to go back through and edit them, readjust them, get them ready. I've already got book covers made, and oh, just a note about book covers. A lot of people are on the fence about making your own book covers. But I say, if you can do it, do it. I mean, it's honestly not that difficult. And if you go into the places like Canva and type in book cover, they'll give you a lot of ideas to create book covers. And so it just takes practice and learning and stuff. There's a lot of free resources out there, so I wouldn't be afraid to make book covers, but you do want to check your genre and make sure that they fit in with that, whatever you write. So mine are romance, so they're going to be a little romancy type stuff. But anyway, so I've got the book covers made, and I'm so excited. That's kind of my process too. I like to do book covers first. I get the story idea, I come up with a title, a working title, and sometimes it's the final title, but a working title, and then I do a paragraph, basic summary of what I want the book, just a basic, like 4 or 5 sentences of what I want the book to be about, and then from that I do a book cover. And the reason I do the book cover first is because it actually helps me, because it helps me envision what my book is going to be. And so I take a lot of inspiration from my book covers, and so it's just part of my process. And so I think that's my process. which is really weird. I restart my books usually after I get about, I would say 10 to 15,000 words in. Something happens, I reread it and I think, oh, I don't like that. So I rewrite the first couple chapters or whatever, first 10,000, 15,000 words. I do my book cover first and I create my own book covers. Honestly, part of that is also because book covers can be expensive, and I have the ability to make my own, so that's fine. And then the third thing, a lot of people, you'll hear a lot of advice out there, so and not all of it is okay. Some of it is, some of it is not. Generally, people want to help you, and so they do a really good job with their advice. But one thing that I've seen over and over and over and over and over again is a lot of people out there say, do not edit as you go. They say that's just wrong. You just blah, put it all on the page, and then you go back and do another edit, and then you do another edit, and you do. So I tried that. I really tried that with my second book, Never Forgotten, and I tried it with Never Forfeited as well. And I finally gave up, and I decided, you know what? While their advice is good for some people, it doesn't work for me. So what I do is, so it takes me a little bit longer to write a book, because as I'm writing, I'm constantly rereading and changing and tweaking things, and it's not my final edit, but I do get it pretty much edited as I go. And I like to do that because then my final edit, I only do 1 or 2 final edits at the end, and I run it through a word processor or something. Like I use Grammarly, the free version. I did purchase the what do you call it, the membership to Grammarly for a year, and honestly it didn't do much for me. It was basically a waste of money for me. So I actually prefer just using the free Grammarly. I run it through Word because Word still has a pretty decent spell check and grammar check, but Grammarly, I love Grammarly. It really helps to fine-tune your sentences. And yeah, so I do those 4 things, and that's what usually takes me a long time to write books. But this one is actually doing really well, and I am not completely through Brittany Wang's serial fiction boot camp yet, just because I've been so busy with work and writing the book and hanging out with the hubby and doing all kinds of stuff. So yeah, so I have not finished her course yet. I am planning on doing some of that today, probably, if I can get it in, because today is the 16th of November. That's when I'm filming this, and so it's my day off, and so we went to the beach. I collected a bunch of seashells. Yay! I love seashells. And then we're home. I ate lunch, Raising Cane's chicken with some Safeway potato salad. It was good. And then so my plans for the rest of the day, I am planning on doing at least 4,000 words today. That will catch me up to where I want to be, and then I'm gonna try to finish Brittany's serial fiction boot camp today, run through the videos and everything, and then yeah, that's basically what I'm doing today, and plus hanging out with the hubby and all that stuff. So anyway, so that's my update for week 3, starting week 3. Week 2 went really well. I've been writing a lot, and so I'm just in love with this book, you guys. It's been such a blessing. So anyway, I think that about covers it. How are you guys doing with your NaNoWriMo? Do you have any questions? Are you throwing in the towel? Are you fighting through the battle, or what's happening with yours. And so if you want to drop me a comment, don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and comment and all that stuff. And I just want to say I'm sitting at 89 followers right now, and I am so excited. I never thought that I would ever have 89 followers, and so I just want to say thank you to everybody who's followed. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you're more than welcome to. The link is somewhere on my YouTube page. I'm not going to post any links underneath this because I'm really trying to get this out today. So I don't want to do a lot of editing and stuff, so I want to try to get this video out. And yeah, so I think that's about it. So I hope that the rest of your NaNoWriMo is going well. And for those of you who might have started and have already tossed in the towel, don't worry. It's just a personal goal. It's not the end of the world. Just keep writing. Write when you can. Steal little moments of time. Oh, Sarah Cannon over on Heart Breathings, she said something in one of her videos that just stuck with me. And so that's my husband's phone. He left it here. She said, go on a date with your own creativity. So that's what I'm leaving you with. If you're a writer, or if you want to be a writer, take some time off. Go on a date with your own creativity. Sit down and just write. Just get it out there. And you never know what'll happen. So anyway, I will talk to you later. Mahalo.